How you perking? I hope you're perking good. So, highly requested video here today. People have been asking for a couple of weeks now about the economy, finances, housing market, all of that good stuff. People are saying things are kind of wonky, up in the air, and they just want to get a good idea of what we're looking at in 2025 with all of that. So, gonna dive into that today. I am a licensed mental health clinician as well as a spiritual intuitive, and in these videos we do take a look at the tea with the tarot. Don't let that freak you out. Got a good track record here on the channel. So give it a shot. Have an open mind. Let me go ahead and pull the cards up over here and move this microphone right here. Old Penelope coming over here in purple, trying to support me, trying to help me keep some light energy today, because this topic could get heavy. I have no idea what we're about to dig into and find. So I'm going to get shuffled up here for us to look into this. I've got, of course, my little handy dandy sticky note here of all kinds of stuff that y'all were asking. So I have all of that written down. Is there a dog licking himself on this couch back here? Hold on a minute. Let me put it back to this. Teddy, what are you doing? Are you just gonna hang out there while we're doing this reading? Okay. Don't get in your mama's way with this. Just be quiet and behave back there. Whatever you do, just be quiet and behave. Don't you come up here. Okay, this is the very beginning of the video and we're already starting out some stuff. Come here. All right. You can tell everybody hello. For those of y'all who don't know who he is, his name is Teddy, and if y'all watch the end of my videos, I have B-rolls at the very end of my videos where my little fur babies and crazy little shit willies are in all of those videos. So if y'all would like to end all of the videos on a high note with some smiles or giggles, then there you go. As he put his wet face all over my tete. Lovely. Lovely. So if there wasn't a better way to say this video is going to be full of shenanigans, what a way to start. So let's see, what kind of shenanigans can we find out in here, since we've already got shenanigans back there on the couch and right here on the boobage. We may as well, is he pushing off pillows? Oh my gosh. Really? Really? All this at the beginning of the video. Are you comfortable? Have you made yourself comfortable, son? Are we good? Without further ado, let me try this again. Cards. Let's dive in, see what we can find out, whatever it is that we can know, should know, are allowed to know, need to know, basically whatever we have permission to find out about the economy, finance stuff, housing market stuff, whatever. We're fixing to take a look at this. As always, this is all alleged, just my interpretation, okay? I gotta say that to make the YouTube overlords happy. Getting all shuffled up here for us. And let's go. So, 2025. The economy. There are people who are worried about recessions and depressions and things of that nature. Are we going to see that type of thing hit in 2025? So, just looking here. Alrighty. So, with what we've got starting out, it looks like this year is going to be a bit of a mixed bag. in terms of the economy. So I think we're going to see things kind of like doing a bit of the roller coaster number here, where there might be some moments where people are like, oh, it's going back up. Okay, it's going back up. I think we're going to be having some of those. We're going to have some people being like, you know what, screw this, I'm out. And whether that means that they are withdrawing from the stock market, or whether that means they start to pinch pennies or do things in ways that make those who are watching the financial scene be like, why is it that they're doing that? Should I be worried? Should I be scared? We're going to start to see some people take some actions like that make other people do a bit of a double take, to kind of be like, does this mean we should be watching something? Because why are they doing that? We get the Justice card up right here, which is a balancing act. It's a balance card. So to me, this is kind of saying in 2025, again, the scales are going to try to keep balancing. So every time we're seeing this bit of a nosedive, I do see kind of a save to bring things back up, even if it kind of starts to dip down again. So I think that, with that balancing act, that doesn't really give me the vibe that this is going to dive deep into some horrible recession or depression this year, at least from how it's starting out. Now, when I move down here, bottom row, got a 7 of Pentacles upright, 9 of Wands upright, and 6 of Swords in reverse. Seeing this is again this sense of people being like, okay, we have, is he making another spot? My gosh, are you going to interrupt this whole video, son? But anyway, it's like this sense of people who are trying to, build something and invest and trying to make sure things are going to be okay economically. This can be also referring to the Fed. This can be our governments. This can be people who are overseeing our financial institutions, trying to invest and make things be okay, in which case we do get a resiliency card. So again, I'm seeing some sort of resilience in 2025 that doesn't make me think that we're going to have a complete nosedive this year. I know a lot of people are worried about a complete nosedive this year, and these cards aren't quite getting there. They're not getting to that level. Flirting with the line, some scares, but not quite that level. However, I do understand with the 6 of Swords being in reverse, this is not a good sign, because this is kind of saying that though our dips seem to only be dips in 2025, no huge nosedive that stays down and we're screwed as of this year or whatever, it does look like, yeah, but the general direction we're going is not a good one. So when I'm seeing that, the sense that like, okay, well, whatever's going to happen this year is going to make things better. Like, we're going in a better direction. People who are elected in the United States and in other countries, they're going to be doing things that kind of help dig us out of a hole and, make things better, make groceries cheaper, make the cost of living less burdensome, and things are going to get better. I don't necessarily see that either. So even though I'm not seeing like a teetotal full-on, recession, depression type of nosedive in 2025, I'm also not seeing it get better in 2025. So for people who had hopes that financial situations would turn around or lighten up or ease off in 2025, that's just not exactly what I'm looking at here so far. I know. Don't shoot the messenger, bearer of not so great news. I'm going to pull these up, reshuffle, see what else we can look into. As I am shuffling this, if you would like to be a member of the Perk Squad to have access to all the perks over there, we do weekly forecasts for people who want to have a heads up every week about what's going on. We have extended videos or we have early release videos over there. Everybody over there has their own Penelope and their own emojis. Lots of things over there, including video shout outs. So shout out to you, Lucy Salerno, and thank you for being a member of the Perk Squad. Happy to have you here. So shout out to you, Lucy Salerno, and thank you for being a member of the Perk Squad. Alrighty. Let's see. How many different shit shuffles can I have in one video? Y'all, as I'm getting shuffled, like, I know he's been an interrupter today and a nuisance, and my shit shuffling is an interrupter and a nuisance, and even the fact that I am posting a video now, and at the time of filming, it is 4:48 on Wednesday, March 19th, so I am posting a video now, and the last time I've posted a video was on March 6th. So I got behind on posting videos. There's a reason for some of all of this. I kind of alluded to it on the live stream. We had a live stream last Friday. It was, so even if I hadn't posted a video since the 6th, at least we did do a live stream, got to meet up together and hang out. But on that live stream, I was mentioning that I've been going through the ringer here lately. I know we all have in our own ways. Been going through some hard stuff. But I had someone very, very close to me, very, very important to me, die. And I was not doing too great. I was not perking good. And obviously, considering that hasn't been that long ago, less than 2 weeks since I found out, that's not a whole lot of time. So, you know, I've just been on the struggle bus, been on my own little roller coaster. So forgive my energy here. I'm trying to come back and get back into the swing of things. I do feel, you know, good enough to film. Obviously, I can't ever film unless I have, you know, my vibe in the right place to be able to channel and stuff like that. And so that's why I hadn't done videos, because I wasn't sure if I could, you know, get myself there for a video, filming by myself in my room like that. So forgive me for that time delay, for being away for that kind of time. Kind of went through some hard stuff there, but happy to be back. And forgive all the crazy shenanigans as I'm trying to kind of get back into the swing of things. Been a little bit rusty here for a second of not filming a video for like a week or two. Okay, so we're sufficiently shuffled up here. What will be the next question? Housing market. Let's do that. I've gotten a lot of questions about the housing market, both in the comments on these videos and in private readings. People have been asking me about housing markets, people who are interested in moving or buying a house or things like that. So 2025 housing market, let's see. I know there's a lot of people saying that there's a quote unquote bubble. It's bound to pop and crash soon. There's, you know, bound to have something like that happen. Let's see if that's likely to go down in 2025. So after all of that shuffling, and y'all saw how much I shuffled, okay? Y'all saw how much I freaking shuffled. I shuffled a lot. Still getting this card in this position in this slot. I can't make this up. When these things happen, this shows how there's a theme, you know, the theme of the types of trends that we see in one question relating to the types of trends we see in another question. So thematically, what we looked at for the economy in 2025 obviously is linked to what we're looking at now with the housing market in 2025, and it's showing up that way. I shuffled a shit ton, y'all watched. So with what I'm looking at here, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. These are not positive cards. But they're also not like crash cards. None of these cards are like, for example, the Tower card or something, or the Three of Swords, or, you know, those kinds of cards that people look at and they're like, that's the doom and gloom, that's the bad thing that's going to happen, you know, the Ten of Swords, or, you know, whatever. They're not that. This does show that we're kind of creeping along in a downturn direction, in a direction where we are not in our upright position, so we are not in our strong point, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse showing that we are entering a time of quote-unquote bad luck in relation to the housing market. I know we're already kind of in a time of bad luck with the housing market, but it's just getting worse, forgive me, from what this is showing. Two of Cups upright, Page of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse. So there may be some things that can come down the pipeline and help some people. So whether there might be some, what do you call them, like some grants that can help, some policies that can help, some, I don't know, there may be some relief for certain people that can help with housing in 2025. But being that this is a Two of Cups, I really don't see this being like a big help to a lot of people. It seems pretty minuscule to me. And with the Page of Cups in reverse, and again, the Six of Swords in reverse, remember what we were seeing in the previous pool when we were looking at the economy as a whole, and how this was like, I'm not seeing, you know, things pull up to get better. It seems like it's only going, you know, in this trajectory, this downturn trajectory. So even over time, I see this kind of worsening. So I'm still not getting what would make me think of like the bubble bursting or whatever that would entail, or the pop or the crash for housing in 2025. I'm still not quite seeing that, but I am continuing to see this nosedive of sorts. So I don't really know what to make of that for y'all, because there's some people out there that's kind of hoping the market will crash because they're really wanting to buy some cheap properties. And so for y'all, sorry, I'm not necessarily seeing that happen in 2025, but there's other people that are like, please God, don't let it crash. Like, the values are important to me. This is out of control. We don't want that kind of mayhem. You know, this is a bad time. So for y'all, fortunately, I don't see that kind of thing happening here in 2025. On both cases, economy and housing market, I see that we're on this kind of gradual nosedive in a not so great direction here. But I'm just not seeing the straw that breaks the camel's back kind of thing. Like the event or events that kind of catalyze that type of swift and fast, horrible downward motion. Not really seeing that pop off in 2025. Take tarot with a grain of salt when it comes to timelines. Y'all know that's why I show you at the time of filming it is, you know, because all the time I'll say, let's look at what's going to happen, you know, over the next month. And I show y'all the timestamp, and something will inevitably happen and come true before I even get the video posted. And I was asking for like the next month, and it will already happen like that. So there is a chance that if I say it doesn't look likely in 2025, and then something happens in, you know, God forbid, November or December or something, when we're not quite into next year yet or something like that, that's possible. But I'm just, from here, from this vantage point, I'm not seeing things like bottom out on the economy or in the housing market in 2025 yet. Let me pull these up. We'll take a look at something else and see where we can go from there. Let me reshuffle these, and let me look at my little list, my little handy dandy list that y'all have me, you know, write all your questions in. And when y'all write your questions, I put them in my phone. I take screenshots. I write them on my little sticky notes. In fact, this ain't even a sticky note. This is like the back of the sticky note, you know, when your sticky note runs out and all you have left is like the back that isn't even sticky because it's just the actual back of the sticky note. That's what I'm writing on now. I need more sticky notes. I go through some sticky notes, y'all. I swear to hell. Anywho, okay, so from looking at this, I guess the next thing to ask would be about the stock market. So I know the economy is part of that we've already looked at. Housing market we've looked at, but things like stocks. And in all of this, y'all know I'm just a girl reading cards. This is all alleged, just my interpretation. I have absolutely zero background as an economist, as a CPA, as any of that. Y'all know that. If y'all want expertise from experts, y'all know this is not where you come. This is predictions here. Y'all know that. I've got a good track record, so there's that. But please do not take this as any sort of financial advice. Lord help. Please do not. So, okay, let's get into that. Stock market, anything around that we can know, that I know we asked about the economy as a whole a while ago, which obviously ties in very much to the stock market, but asking about the stock market is technically something a little bit more specific and different since there's a lot of different things that go into the economy as a whole. So just want to look at that specifically. All right, so here, top row, King of Pentacles upright, Sun card in reverse, Moon card in reverse. Very interesting that they put the Sun and Moon card both in reverse, both side by side. That's a very interesting juxtaposition there because obviously Sun, Moon, you know, day, night, those kind of opposites. Again, we're talking about this. So just as they were talking about the overall economy, this is definitely giving roller coaster energy here. So with the stock market, I'm seeing like this, whoa, like we're getting seasick or something. Like we're on a cruise that went wrong or something and just bouncing around with waves. That's what this is kind of showing here. With the King of Pentacles card coming in upright position, again, this gives me hope that we're not going to see like some, you know, 1929-30 stock market crash or something like that in 2025, because this is a hold it steady, hold the line, be stable type of card. But it's like this card is trying to anchor the energy of these two cards doing their roller coaster thing right next to it. So kind of intense there, kind of intense. Over here with these, Ace of Cups upright, Seven of Cups in reverse, World card upright. So this is a positive card. It's just that it's an ace, which is a one card, you know. So this is saying like, yeah, there will be some moments of relief or even success in the stock market in 2025, but those things will be small because it's a one card. Overall, we're getting kind of a crazy mixed bag of something that we're not going to be able to fully predict. And with the World card here upright, this is meaning that even if we're talking about the stock market here, there are implications of what our stock market and our economy here sitting in the United States is going to do to other people in the world, other players, other countries in the world, and vice versa. That other countries and places in the world, what they have going on, influencing us and influencing our economy and stock markets. So there's going to be a related, I don't want to say reciprocal, but kind of type of relationship there between us and others around the world as it relates to this. So once again, not seeing a bottoming out in terms of the stock market in 2025. So I'm not seeing like a, 19, 29, 30, whatever kind of thing. But this is a roller coaster to be continued, and certainly a little bit of a wild card when we're talking about the fact that the world can influence us and we can influence the world on this. So, oh man, y'all. I'm going to pull this up and just do one last pull of a kind of what else, if anything, are we allowed to know? And just see what we can see there. Just a real brief one. While I am doing this, heads up, at the end of this, I am going to announce the giveaway winner. So remember in the March predictions video for the month of March, I had everybody that wanted to enter a giveaway to win a free 15-minute private reading with me to enter that giveaway, and said that sometime this month I would announce the winner. We can announce the winner today. I did the random pick a winner generator thing, so I'll announce that at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that if you want to know if you happen to be the giveaway winner. And then also, I did want to note, again, I mentioned that we did a live stream on Friday, and I said on Friday that the next live stream, I would need to change the schedule over because of my my work schedule. Something changed and I need to shift the next date. So for those of y'all who want to be a part of the next live stream with me, just so you know, instead of being Tuesday the 25th at 5 p.m. Eastern, it will now be Wednesday the 26th at 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, we're just shifting it over one day this time. So for those of y'all who want to catch a live, write that down in your schedule so that you know. Make that change just so that you know. All right, want to make that clear. Are we good and shuffled now? All right, last things that we can know, spirit guides. What can we know? What are we allowed to know? Last little bit that y'all would like us to know relative to the 2025 economy, finances, markets, etc. So what we're seeing here, 8 of Cups upright, 9 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. So, in other words, distancing, lack of resilience, and confusion. Oh, joy. So this just means that there are going to be people unplugging from the economy in 2025. As people unplug from the economy in 2025, the resiliency falls. Things weaken because it's not good for people to be unplugged. Healthy economies are bustling economies. I'm seeing the bustling kind of womp, 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 womp a bit, and that weakens things. That weakening causes confusion. And people start to be like, now what do we do? How do we handle this? What's the best way around this? Is there something we can do to throw a life jacket on it and keep it afloat? You know, it's like the whole, is there room on the door for Rose and Jack? Or are we just gonna, you know, shit on Jack and let him freeze in the water? You know, Titanic reference. It's that kind of vibe here. So as we go further, there's going to be more and more people freaking out about this, having some, you know, anxiety, some mental health struggles around this. And yeah, it's up in the air. Like, this is literally showing that it's not this is in the upright position. It's like, oh, the sky's the limit of where this can go. It's like, unfortunately, that's not true right now. In 2025, we're kind of counting down. So there does seem to be a bit of a, like, you know, the writing's on the wall, things are gonna come down. Now, I don't say that as a doomsday type of person. I'm not a doomsday type of person on this channel. I say difficult news. I will, you know, say what I see. But anytime my guides give me information, they're always giving us information in a way to give us a heads up so that we can do something about it. So it's like, okay, well, if we know things are not going to necessarily take a full-on dive crash horror show or whatever this year, most likely from what I'm seeing here, but that we are in a steady kind of decline and things are gonna get tighter and tougher, then that is good for us to know, so we can prepare, so we can consider what our options are. And if we know by some of the things that are coming up here that it does look like at some point in the not way too distant future, there are likely to be signs of like full-blown recession or depression, then it's good for us to think, okay, well then what kinds of things can we do now that help boost our own resilience to those types of times? Are there guidelines out there of like how to, I don't know, like if we Google how to best protect ourselves for a recession or depression, I don't know, there's probably things out there, advice like, pay off your debt or something like that. I'm coming up with shit out of, don't take what I'm saying for it. Like I said, I'm not a financial person. I'm just coming up with something for the sake of an example here. But like, pay off all your debts or stuff as best as you can. Or, talk to a financial advisor, try to find employment that feels, stable. So maybe it's not the dream job, but maybe it's like, oh, I can trust this job to kind of keep it moving. This is like, I'm an essential worker in this job or something like that. Whatever. There's probably advice out there, and there's people that certainly are qualified to give that kind of advice, not me. And there's things that we could be looking into to be like, all right, they're giving us some writing on the wall that, maybe in a year, 2, 3, 4, whatever to come, that kind of a thing might become our reality. And so if we can slowly start doing little bits at a time to help get ourselves in a better spot, then that's a good thing for them to tell us that. We'd much rather have that information now than right before we need it, or not at all. Yeah, I know I would. I want that shit in advance. So that's what they're telling me. They're giving me this stuff in advance. So that's the way I see this. I see this as helping us to feel capable, hopeful, give some direction and insights of where to go and what to do, so that we're not blindsided by something later on down the road. But overall, I see a worsening in 2025, but I don't see like people's worst fears around this in 2025. And again, good track record here on the channel, but nobody is ever 100% right 100% of the time. If they claim they are, please run. They are a fraud. So anywho, that's what I'm seeing here. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, BeasTalksAndTarot.com, you can book a private reading. I do 15, 30, 45-minute readings. I also do Reiki Energy healing for people that want a cleansing, clearing, tune-up. I also do intuitive healing sessions for anybody that needs help in kind of letting go of some old stuff, getting on track, having their life, start to go in the direction that they're wanting it. They just need someone to kind of help them, with that. Tarot tutoring, anybody want to learn to read the cards the way I read the cards, got that there too. So all of that there at BeasTalksAndTarot.com. Also, for anybody who has ever booked a reading with me before, you have an email. It may be in your email. It may be in a junk folder. It may be in a promotions folder or a whatever folder that you have in your emails. Check for an email from me that went out last week. I was telling people that I'm now moving platforms so that in the future I'll be doing sessions on Teams, and there is a discount code for services in that email. So if you go check that email and want to redeem your discount code, then all previous clients for loyalty clients, there's that discount code there for y'all. So check all that out, and without further ado, let's find out who is the winner of this month's giveaway. Every month we do a giveaway for someone to receive a free 15-minute private reading from me. So let's go ahead and see who is going to be our winner for the month of March. All right, here we are ready to pick our winner from the giveaway here to see who's going to win a 15-minute private tarot reading with me for free. So let's see, the winner is... Yes, I have to do the annoying... Lisa XE5VS. Oh my goodness, that's a mouthful. Congratulations, you are our winner. So congratulations to Lisa XE5VS. You are our winner. Just email me at BeasTalksAndTarot at gmail.com, which is written in the description box if you need to see how to spell it and all of that. Just email me and we will work through how to connect you with your prize. Congratulations! Congratulations, Lisa. And again, in the description box below, you'll find my email, BeasTalksAndTarot at gmail.com. Please email me and we'll make sure you're you and get you hooked up with your prize. Okay, everybody else, next month, which is coming up soon here in April, we'll do another giveaway. So that's coming up. All the live streams that we do giveaways for the Perk Squad so that people can win free memberships to the Perk Squad. So love giveaways on this channel. Do them often. So again, subscribe if you aren't already, and you can be included in those. And let's see. We got a B-roll coming up. So I don't think Teddy's in here anymore. He must have left to bork and go harass someone else somewhere else in this house after all the craziness he's done. Thank you for bearing with me, as it took me a little while. It took like I said, a week or a week and a half hiatus there, due to the death of somebody very, very close to me. Just trying to process that. And thank you for bearing with me. The fact that coming back here to the videos, I was a bit rusty, with just trying to get back in the swing of things. So I appreciate your patience and appreciate you bearing with me. And let's kick it on over to some B-rolls, some puppy shenanigans, and I reckon I will see you on the next one. So don't be a stranger. Come back and see me, and I will talk at you later. Bye, y'all. What the hell? Hey. No. Rude ass Muppet baby.
Did you see the slap?
Yeah. Scooter's gonna bitch slap you.
You're trying to take both of them.
He did hydraulic.
He can do that.
He did his little hydraulic jump.
Then, oh.
Jesus. See, I told you Scooter will take care of you.
Yeah.
He doesn't learn. Literally doesn't learn.
Let's go to eating something.
Scoot. Scoot, what is going on in your mouth, son? You were a nuisance, Teddy.
It's like if he likes it when she goes like straight at him, but then he's like, no, stop. And then he's like, hey, like little man.
Yeah, what the hell? You need to get a grip on life, kid. Surely. Jesus. Muppet babies.